Hey everyone, welcome into the 8th episode of the first season of Friday Around the Leagues with Jon Gordon. I'm Jon Gordon, and in this show, every single Friday, I'll be here to tell you about the most recent news that's happening around the major leagues. Let's get into it. Alrighty, it's probably going to be a little shorter of a show today, because not much is happening around the leagues, because some teams are in, some leagues are in the playoffs, and some are just starting off, and some others are in their off season. But let's get into it. Alrighty, I'm going to start off with the NFL. There's not much happening because they're one of the teams in their off season right now. They're one of the leagues in the off season right now. But the news I do have around the NFL is around the schedule release date. The NFL has told us the schedule release date, and it will be May 14th. So everybody who's watching this, please write down on May 14th will be the NFL schedule release date. I have that written down on my calendar, definitely, because that day is when I'm going to be buying my tickets to be going to an Eagles game this year. Probably whenever I go, I will definitely be, maybe filming it, posting it on my on this channel. But that's the date that it comes out. And then my next is the NHL and the NBA. It's mostly going to be, Philly, because the Sixers and the Flyers after making it to the second round, they're sadly both down 3-0, to their respective teams. The Sixers are 3-0 to the Knicks, and the Flyers are 3-0 to the Hurricanes. It's really sad to see. I've watched, all the Sixers games in the series. There was a close one in game 2. Game 1 was a blowout, and this game was just not it. Our 3-point, percentage is just dipping, and we're just not on the same rhythm as we were with the Celtics. And the Flyers, it's kind of more the same. We're just blowing leads and giving up too much to the Hurricanes. But they both play their game 4s. The Flyers play tomorrow, and the Sixers play Sunday. I'll be watching those. Hopefully, both the Philly teams in the playoffs can somehow win their games, so then they can keep the series alive. But the final that I have is about the Phillies. So like a week ago or two, the Phillies fired Rob Thompson. And after firing Rob Thompson, the Phillies are on a little bit of a hot streak. They've won the last 8. They've won 8 of their last 10 games, which has moved them to 3rd in the NL East. We've been playing some great baseball. We've had a game where we came back all the way in the 8th inning. Games that we've been able to keep on top. I feel like the start of the season for the Phillies, watching them from then till like right now, after Rob Thompson was fired, I see a very different team, and hopefully this can continue. But that's all I have. I know it's a short show, and it's weird because normally I'm at 6 minutes or 7 minutes. But that's all the content I have. Hopefully there's more for next week. But thank you all, and please subscribe.